We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show. I am your host, Bumpy McSquiggums, and today, ladies and gentlemen, Men of War 2 continues right now. We're getting back into our training. We're going to learn about field fortifications and barriers and stuff and junk and whatnot. This mission will teach you to use mine layers, engineers, medics, and indirect control infantry. The type that only requires you to give the first order. Yeah, the complexity of this game is starting to seem like it's getting higher and higher, which is okay and good. I do like the fact that we have so many different units with so many different abilities and so many different ways to use them and do things like cover, mine layers, for instance. Be able to control your tank specifically, and even in like third person or what have you, or first person, whatever they considered it. It would still have been third person. Anyway, the direct control, like zoomed in, right? Versus just from the top down. There's so many things that I really, really like, but it's a little scary to think about, like how many different things I'm gonna have to keep track of and control appropriately. Hopefully I'm able to do it, but again, it's a bit daunting. All right, what's up?
Greetings, Commander. We're expecting an enemy offensive in this area. This is why your first objective is to reinforce the motorized rifle regiment's outpost. Call in riflemen and submachine gunners.
Okay. So, riflemen. And submachine gunners. Alright, I gotta right click. Sorry. Sure. Alright, I've called in both the peeps.
We'll be here a long time by the looks of it. We ought to fortify.
I don't know why they're not moving. Alright. Your soldiers can erect fortifications and dig trenches, but specialized support infantry does a better job at such tasks. Support infantry, engineers, and sappers can be spawned using the default hotbar, displayed when you have no units selected. Use this hotbar to spawn support units for a task such as digging a trench or evacuating a wounded soldier. Upon carrying out the order, support infantry will automatically retreat behind your lines. Oh, well, that's useful. I'm a big fan of auto-retreating. So, deselect. Oh. As for basic infantry, its capabilities are determined by its inventory. A submachine gunner can dig a trench, but a rifleman can also build a breastwork. I don't know what that means. All of these commands have their corresponding buttons on the selected squad hotbar. To build a breastwork, select your rifleman, press Shift-Z, and then select a starting spot for the breastwork and press left mouse button, drag the cursor, the length of the fortification. Okay, let's see what we're talking about. Select our peeps, build the wall, or the breastwork as it were. Okay. I like how the one guy is just like slightly out of sync with the others. Like his positioning. Sure, no, that all tracks. Alright. These guys need to come over here and do something along those lines. I assume SMGs can't. All right, we will see what they're getting up to here. We have raised the breastworks. I've never heard that term before, by the way, so I heard something new today. Breastworks protect soldiers from bullets and small shrapnel while providing a larger arc of fire than a rifle pit. Therefore, the optimal types of infantry to place behind a breastwork are those for whom an arc of fire matters, such as machine gunners or anti-tank riflemen. Sure. So, Select infantrymen and press Q to order them to dig a trench. Then click left mouse button at the starting spot and then rotate the mouse wheel to set the rifle pit density. Press the left mouse button again when you'd like the trench to end. You can also order an infantryman to dig in on the spot. To do that, press Alt Q. Press it again to deepen the existing rifle pit, and then connect the rifle pits with the trench. Remember that some terrain, such as tarmac roads or swamps, make digging impossible. Or digging in impossible. Alright, dig a trench. Okay. Interesting. And then we have him dig in with Alt Q. So as they dig deeper, that dude's having the hard work to do there. There we go. Okay. Interesting enough, I suppose.
Принято.
Dig rifle pits or trenches. I guess I'll do it with the SMG guys. Probably. Dig a trench.
Приказ есть приказ.
Alright.
Лопаты в руки и вперед.
Hey, whoa. Guys, no. Stop it. Whatever you're doing.
Вас понял.
Stop.
Боевая готовность. В атаку!
Sorry, it's Q. I was doing Alt Q and they were digging in at the spot. I see. So we do this, and then if we want, we can do something like that.
Роем траншею.
Alright, we have a total of 5 folk.
Какие будут указания?
So, like, one dude's gonna probably have to dig his own hole. In a trench, your soldiers are well protected against small arms fire and shrapnel, but have a limited arc of fire and difficulty maneuvering. Besides, your infantry will hide in a trench under dense enemy fire. A squad suppressed in this way can be easy prey for grenades or an assault with short-range weapons. That makes sense.
Окопаться первым.
Commander, enemy infantry is approaching your positions. Are you prepared to defend?
Probably not, honestly.
Everyone take your positions.
I don't know what's going on. Repel the enemy attack. Well, hopefully they dig the rest of the holes here quickly. Oh, God. Dig quicker. Oh, I was like, I felt like I was seeing some
Stay where you are. Don't leave cover.
some gunfire from over here. Oh, they're doing some medical
It was only a
stuff.
forward
Nice.
detachment. The main enemy force is still on its way, but so is our help. The 3rd Motorized Rifle Regiment is arriving soon. Hang in there, Commander.
It's like that guy
You
didn't
might
make it.
want to enhance your defense with barriers. Give your infantry things to do, Commander.
I mean, I think I'm okay, right? Maybe? I think we're okay. Use engineers and miners to further fortify your positions. Okay, maybe not. Spotting support troops does not consume CP or affect logistic timers. You can task these squads with laying anti-personnel and anti-tank mines, setting up anti-tank barriers, barbed wire, digging a trench, or placing sandbags. Oh. Barbed wire barrier is worth putting up where an enemy is likely to break through. Barbed wire is set using the same procedure as the other kinds of barriers. Press Alt G to choose a spot, and then go from there. I assume this is going to show us. Yeah, barbed wire, and then click, and then drag, and then click again, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Okay. Gosh darn it. And then I guess that's it. Oh wait, oh no, oh, those weren't the right people that I didn't want to. I wanted to get like engineers. Well, they're not really designed for this, are they? Y'all can't do barbed wire, right? No? Oh no, I made mistakes. Unable to summon. I think I screwed it up. Can you guys do barbed wire or anything? Alt G. Nope. Can I send you guys back? Alright, I'm gonna retreat and reserve them, and then maybe we can pull some more people in. Mistakes were made on my end. Alright. Wait. Didn't they specifically say we had to get... Alright, what are you guys? You don't exist. Okay. Well, I can't build any of the things they want because I can't bring the people that I need. Do I have them somewhere else? Are these them in the back? Do I just... Oh, you know what it is? That's right, I don't select anyone. They did tell me this. At least I thought that was the case. Right, they build it and then they run back behind the front line. So I don't actually deploy them, right? And then they actually fully retreat. Yeah. They told us this at the beginning. I'm sorry, I apparently forgot. Use the same sequence of actions to set up anti-tank barriers. Press Alt-E, choose a spot. Chain of check hedgehogs. Drag it and okay. Sure. That works. That's pretty cool though. I like that. I did forget about that. I think they maybe could have reminded us a little bit there and that would have been okay, but it's fine. Barbed wire stops the advance of infantry, but not tanks, while the converse is true for the check hedgehog, anti-tank barrier. These reinforcements should be used to slow down the enemy or funnel them to a desirable direction, such as toward a minefield or an ambush. Powerful explosives or large caliber HE ordnance can destroy these reinforcements, but even that will take some time.
The cavalry is here.
Cavalry is here. Okay.
You're right on time. Take
Half track. We got no track or wheeled or whatever. Well, let's watch how this plays out. Use Alt-V for anti-tank mines. Alt-C for anti-personnel mines. Left mouse button. It is also worth remembering that if the front line has moved and the mines are on enemy territory or the enemy is close enough to them, then after 2 minutes they will become visible. These mines still kill, but they can be disabled by infantry by clicking on them. Okay, so they'll tell me where to put the anti-tank mines and the anti-personnel. Anti-tank over here. Anti-personnel over here. And some more anti-personnel over this way. Okay, I think that's going to be fine. I have a pretty good idea what's going on. I like it.
Здравия желаю.
Can I, Probably not. I was wondering if I could, like,
The enemy is
first
attacking.
person...
Everyone take your positions.
If I can go into first person with my, not with a tank itself, but like, something else. Hold your positions. Alright, the enemy is on its way. Everything's just so smooth and fast, you know? It's slightly scary. Uh-oh. This tank isn't following the normal direction. Oh no, these guys... Oh, he's gonna run through. Put him down. I didn't think they're gonna get close enough for the anti-personnel mines.
We gave them quite a run for their money. How are we doing on casualties?
Wow, good, man. A lot of people bleeding. Oftentimes, an infantryman is not killed but falls down wounded. If you have medics, the wounded soldier is on your territory, they can be saved. To do that, press right mouse button on the blood drop icon. Call a medic who will carry the infantry behind the lines to be healed. Eventually, be ready for combat again.
I should congratulate you, Commander. Your defense of the area was extremely efficient.
Victory is achieved according to a number of factors and successful actions. Good defense, shelters, and correct use of support infantry are among the such factors and actions. However, bear in mind that the area you need to defend is the one where you're currently engaging the enemy, not the area behind your lines. Indeed, wars are not won with defense and trenches alone. True. Victory? Victory. There it is. All right. Oh, that was a lot to learn, actually, that time around. I finally sort of get it all. The 5th Engineer Regiment, we did okay. We did all right. Take it, and we'll take the SMG recruits. PPD 38. All right, on to reconnaissance. In this mission, you'll be tasked with scouting out enemy artillery positions and spotting for allied artillery to fire on them. We get the Luchs, or the Luchs, or the Luchs, I don't know. German infantry. All right, and we're going to be the 2nd Subversion and Recon Brigade. That does sound incredibly... Not professional, maybe, I guess? Legitimate? I don't know. I don't know the word I was thinking, but it does sound quite legit. It does sound quite, good.
Commander, in this operation, you must locate the positions of enemy artillery.
It's like good old forward recon. My uncle, he did forward recon. You have a scout at your disposal. Each unit in the game has a field of view. The scout has a particularly large one. This allows the scout to notice the enemy before being detected. Explore what's ahead. Explore the area. Sounds like
Here's
we're
the
hearing
enemy
some stuff.
patrol.
Oh.
It looks like they're having problems. Better to bypass them. Otherwise, they'll spot the scout.
All right, the enemy's visor cone, or zone, excuse me, is highlighted in red for any scout, and once your unit enters that zone, the enemy will notice them immediately. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Oh. Going down the bypass route. Okay. There do seem to be some people moving around. It felt like for a little while like they were freezing. Uh-oh. What's with the dog? Oh, the dog seems to know that I'm there. I'm a little perturbed. Oh, we gotta continue. All right. All right, we're going for the bypass route all the way.
So we managed to get around this once. What's next?
Enemy artillery positions should be behind this bridge, but it's very well guarded and probably rigged with mines. Use the ford downstream to flank them. As for the patrols, you can either neutralize them or wait them out.
Ooh. Whoa. So the folks on the other side of the bridge just didn't see me? Alright, if a scout enters an enemy's field of view, a detection indicator in the form of a red eye will appear above the scout. If the enemy loses sight of him, the eye will be replaced by a red light symbol. Okay. Then a green one, after which it will go away. A soldier's stance affects the visibility range. Upright, sitting, lying down. To further reduce the soldier's detection range, use camouflage. Opening fire will unmask a scout. Oh, God. Aren't I outside their field of view? It feels like I definitely am. I am not 100% sure why, why we decided to do exactly what we did there. How do we crouch? I'm sorry. Alright, we took him down. I probably should have been doing a little bit of a better job of things in general. I just, you know, mistakes were made. I'm bound to make some. It's okay. Alright, we're crossing the river. Hopefully there's no mines in the river.
Enemy gun spotted.
Great. Now our artillerymen are doing their job.
Okay. So we spotted the gun. Oh my
Commander,
God.
we need to find the other guns.
One of 3 of the guns were found. Alright, well, let's hope they're done firing. My goodness, that could go very poorly for us. Doesn't look like we can climb things. Get like a bird's eye view or anything. Oh.
Enemy gun spotted.
Accepted.
Okay.
The battery is preparing for a volley.
So do we just wait? Yes, we do. At this point, you would think that they would be a little freaked out by like the whole situation. Damn, they have a tank. It's better not to risk it and hide. Tanks have a limited field of view, so it's enough to move a little to prevent the enemy from seeing you. I guess they didn't wire the bridge with the mines. Is that the gun there?
Enemy gun spotted.
Oh, there it is.
Accepted. The battery is preparing for a volley.
Well, I don't know about standing in the middle of the road there, Chief.
Artillery support. Now that's a miracle.
Alright, we found all the enemy howitzers. Scouts can be used to detect enemy forces hidden by the fog of war. Oh. Scouts are one of the several types of stealthed infantry. Huh. Others include saboteurs, who destroy valuable enemy vehicles and infantry, and spotters, who increase the accuracy of friendly artillery in their immediate area. While stealth infantry makes combat tasks simpler for the main force, it cannot fully replace that force, which you also need to control. Yeah. Again, more tactile and strategic function, but balancing all that with the other things I'm going to have to do, I feel like I'm going to struggle a lot. Hopefully, I do okay. I think I'm going to start with the story mode, because I feel like that's probably going to ease me into things a little bit better and let me get used to actually doing some stuff. But if that goes well, then maybe we do like a campaign and then we switch over, we do a conquest maybe? I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work, but something. Alright, and I guess we'll try to get armor piercing going. This mission will teach you how to estimate your chances when piercing armor and how to combat enemy armored vehicles. The 6th Self-Propelled Artillery Regiment. Interesting. And soldiers with the PZB.41S. Uh-huh. Oh boy. Our echelons. So, some pretty interesting things that we've learned this time around. A lot more tactile than the things that we've learned before. Not to say that they're any more important, but they are a bit more tactically. You do this and this and this. You don't see the direct, like, slam bullets into enemy versus these are like, spot something out. You know, set up the artillery, put down mines, build fortifications.
A Russian tank! Everyone take cover!
Oh boy. Oh, they didn't make it. I didn't go off of them.
to right flank, now!
This is an anti-tank rifleman.
Wait for it.
What are you waiting for? He's not moving. He's right in front of you. Really? What exactly does this do?
Target immobilized! 80 riflemen disengage!
You basically pop their ability to move? You knock their track off?
SPG target now!
Alright, light guns and anti-tank rifles often lack the armor penetration to hit the hulls of heavy vehicles. However, they can damage and disable some of these vehicles' individual modules, such as tracks, gun barrels, wheels, or mounted equipment. Okay, it all makes sense. It's sometimes more useful to immobilize an enemy by breaking one of its tracks. For piercing through hulls, you use high armor penetration guns. So the HAP. G, maybe. The HAPG. Armored piercing and subcaliber shells work best against armored targets. They deal damage after penetrating the armor. If the target's armor is weak, you can use high explosive or HE ordnance. These have lower armor penetration but deal more damage once they're past the armor. Your current target is well-armored heavy tank. Firing a 75mm HE shell at it is pointless. It's better to use the armor-piercing shell and hit the tank in one of its weak spots. Looking for vulnerabilities is best done in direct control mode. Press E or hold down control to take direct control. Get a better idea of what your gun is capable. Take direct control of the SPG and aim it at any tank. I'm trying. Crosshair is a cursor you can use direct barrel. Shows that. Sorry. Crosshair is a cursor you can use to direct the barrel of your gun. The white circle shows the area the shell can hit. The color of the crosshair indicates the chance to penetrate the armor. The armor penetration marker can have different colors: red, low chance; yellow, medium; green, high. However, bear in mind that the shell can hit a different point within the spread radius with a different likelihood of penetration. Yep, well, that all tracks. This video shows how the arm penetration marker works in direct control. Camera follow mode. How do I get to this again? Is it Control E or something? Okay, I get it. I understand. Oh gosh darn it. Enable direct control. Oh yeah, it's Shift Q, right? There we go. Where's the tank? Several factors, decrease, blah, 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 right angle, stuff. There's the tank. Oh, you can zoom in. Oh my god. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, what kind of ammo am I using now?
We're not gonna punch through it from here. Gotta get closer.
Огонь по пехоте! Вижу противника!
Is this working or?
Огонь прямой наводкой!
This is high explosive. It's not going to do anything, right?
Огонь!
Destroyed armored vehicles, you must factor in armor piercing and the capabilities of your available anti-tank weaponry. It's a little weird, and again, I got slightly distracted, so it's Shift Q after E in order to get into it. There's probably a button amalgamation somewhere to do it. Maybe that'll be easier for me to get until I start remembering all the keyboard shortcuts. Now, to be fair, I'm one that prefers keyboard shortcuts to having to click on everything. So in general, I would prefer that, and I think I will in this game as well. But there's a lot of complexity and a lot of different things here that I'm going to have to get used to. And a combination of things of like Shift Q and then press E and so on. It might take me a bit, but we're going to get there. Anyway, cool though. It is very cool that we can zoom in and do all that stuff. We get to understand the armor penetration. However, I was a little, I don't want to say confused, but it sort of negated the green, the yellow, and all that stuff, right? There was like the green, the yellow, the red. Even my high explosive shell, because I could switch between the two, I believe with Q was switching which thing I was firing. The high explosive shell also said it was going to be able to penetrate the armor, which it, like, according to the green and all that stuff. which just before that, they're like, this is a heavy tank, don't use that, it's not going to work. So, I don't know. There seemed to be a little bit of an inconsistency there, but, I'm willing to play around with it, get a little bit more used to it, just play around and try to figure out how stuff works. All right, next up for us guys and gals will be some anti-air defense, the Air Force, and the counter battery fire. And then we start our adventure in earnest. So we're nearly done with basic training, but yep, we get to do a little bit of basic training every day until the game releases. And I actually think we'll start like maybe a day or two before the game launches after all of our basic training. So that'll be cool. Anyway, folks, until the very next episode, I have been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.